will head to the bench. Hopefully he's okay.
Thankfully walking under his own power.
And if you're just joining us, I'm Andrew Little here with Isaac Vargo. Here's the Comets taking on the Thunderhawks in Lakota East. Comets currently trail by 1. We're just about halfway into the first quarter.
Yeah, so far in this game, the Comets have been playing great basketball, but Trey Perry just went down with an apparent right leg injury. Hoping to see him back. There was a walk-off under his own power, but it's still there from the Thunderhawks.
Jackson steps in the lane in front of Abib, and now Lakota East has it. Perry to Shaw. Shaw on the baseline. Not a lot of room, and Elijah Perry gets it to go.
Yeah, great help side defense there from DeBras. Just couldn't rotate quick enough. Good shot there from the Thunderbirds.
Dylan Ringwald finds Abib. DeBras to Abib, and he'll be fouled.
A matchup I'm sure Abib has been waiting for all season long. He is the tallest player on the court today. As we said before, evenly matchup at the height today. Both teams, I'm sure, have been waiting for this moment as GMC is very tall.
And Manker and Greer check back into the game but cannot connect on the inbounds pass. Smyers to McFarland. Perry working inside on Abib. Dishes it out. Back to Smyers. Smyers on Greer. Will put it up and gets it to go.
Nice finish there.
Comets working up-tempo. Sweeney to Manker. To Greer. Ringwald, the three-point specialist. And Sweeney inside facing a double team, and he draws a foul.
Yeah, the Comets have a lot of defense out there trying to find their guy on the offensive end. But the scores table right now, Trey Perry looks to be returning to the game. He just got cleared by the medic. And right away he was about to sit on the bench, but Coach Akins in his 8th year said, go check in and right this moment. As he has he's averaging 24.6 points per game, and the closest to him is 6.8 points. So you definitely see the scoring from Trey Perry and how big he is for this team.
Scores almost 50% of all of this Thunderhawks team's points. As Sweeney gets both free throws to fall. Now Trey Perry facing pressure behind the back. Hit midcourt.
As the Comets in this game are going to be pressure all on Trey Perry.
Adkins with a three-pointer, and it's good.
But you can't forget, Lakota East has other people as well. They got shooters all around Trey Perry as they go up to a 10-4 lead early here in the first quarter.
Manker to Ringwald to Sweeney. Manker spins inside. No good. Rebound by Smyers. Now Trey Perry headed up the court fast. Ringwald will meet him, but not before a foul's called.
Yeah, good move again from Ben Manker, but he can't get it to go. So far in this game, he's 0 for 3 on those layups. He's trying to take advantage of the size from Lakota East, but so far hasn't got it to go.
McFarland with a Beeb on the perimeter, and that ball knocked loose. Ringwald with the steal. Forces things to a Beeb, and now headed the other way. Perry, the pump fake. Inside to McFarland. Back to Perry. Foul called on the floor. It's Sweeney's first. And Kirkland, DeBross, and Johnson will check back in. So Comets starters return to the floor.
Yeah, Comets looking for any offense here. Only 4 points in the first quarter with 51 seconds to go. Looking for Bryson to facilitate, get anything going.
Kirkland back matched up with Perry, who shoots the three. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Johnson.
So far in this first quarter, no points from Trey Perry. It's been all the other people on.
Ross aggressive inside on Adkins and gets it to go.
There it is, Matt DeBross in his first attempt gets it to go. It's a key to the game for the Comets. Matt DeBross has got to get going early.
Jackson back to Adkins.
The Thunderhawks looking for one shot here.
10 seconds to go. Perry, the man with the ball, to Jackson. 5 left on the shot, on the clock. Adkins finds Smyers, and it's can't get it to go, so we'll conclude the first quarter with the Thunderhawks leading 10-6 over the Mason Comets. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with you for the second quarter. Welcome back here to Lakota East for the second quarter. Thunderhawks lead 10-6 over the Comets. A low-scoring affair in the first quarter. Not necessarily something we expected.
Yeah, as you said, low scoring. The Comets have played very good defense. No points for their superstar Trey Perry.
And Johnson, facing a lot of pressure from Elijah Perry, gets forced out of bounds, so Lakota East will take over.
Yeah, as you see there, Comets just can't get anything going on offense. They played great defense, but nothing going so far for the Comets. Have had some good looks inside. Besides that, nothing much.
And Bachman has an opportunity inside, dishes it to Wieland. Wieland to Bachman again. And Kirkland swats that one away. And Comets in transition. Bryson Johnson finds Kirkland. And Manker with a wide open layup and gets it to go.
Great hustle play there from Luke Kirkland. Getting the save, giving it to Bryson Johnson, and then taking himself with the feed. Beautiful play from the senior.
And Manker protecting the baseline. Pushes Elijah Perry out of bounds, but picks up his first foul.
The first foul of the second quarter for either team.
And Kirkland attempts to steal that inbounds pass, but whistle blown. And that's now his second foul. And in the Comets, they're really leaning heavily on Kirkland to guard against Trey Perry tonight. Him being in foul trouble early is not conducive to that plan.
Yeah, but Josh Sweeney, the senior, pretty much the same defensively. Doesn't have that offensive value you'd like, but defensively he's very scrappy on the defensive end.
And they're going to attack right away. Perry on Sweeney, but cannot get the open look. And now Manker finds Johnson. Miscommunication, but Johnson holds on. Now Sweeney at the top of the key. Greer attempting to set up a play and finds Maker inside. He and DeBross get tangled up, and the Comets will lose possession.
Yeah, he was looking for DeBross on that back cut. It looked like he had him, but it looked like a little bit of miscommunication. Two people in the same spot caused the turnover for the Comets.
If the play was there, just Comets couldn't get the spacing right. Now Lakota East has an opportunity of their own. Elijah Perry to Trey Perry. Perry working inside. And a whistle blown.
Yeah, Trey Perry's so good at getting that contact and getting the foul. And that is Sweeney's second. And that, as you see there, both defensive players that are going to be on Perry most of the night already in foul trouble.
Not ideal for the Comets. Bachman taking things up for the Thunderhawks.
There's something to notice here.
And Perry with the three.
Perry's going to contend for threes right there because he's on that stiff ankle. He's hobbling around on it, not looking to drive into the lane. For the Comets, you got to know he's just going to start shooting threes.
And Maker says when he back to DeBross. Three-pointer doesn't fall, but those are the opportunities you want if you're the Mason Comets.
Yeah, it's a great shot opportunity there for the Comets. Couldn't get to the fall, but exactly what you want on the offensive end. With 8 points for the whole team here, 5:47 in the half, they'll fall. This sharpshooting Ringwald checking the game for Sweeney, and Ringwald will get the chance on Perry.
Both Sweeney and Menker have picked up fouls in the second quarter. Both just checked out of the game. And Jackson now working on Abib. Back to Elijah Perry. Wieland inside to Jackson. Abib pokes it away. And DeBross forcing some contact. Knocks the ball out of bounds. No call.
Good defense on the Comets. Quick hands.
And swatted by DeBross once again. Wheelan frustrated.
And Coach Atkins has been here for a long time, since 8th year, and he's had a lot of success. He's 148 and 64 in his career as the Thunderhawks coach.
And Jacob Lupinski checks in for the first time tonight. Comets sophomore. DeBross, very active on defense, attacking those lanes. There's a reason he leads the GMC in steals with over 3 per game.
Yeah, 3 per game. Really good for the high school level, as he's always in the lane. See if the Thunderhawks get Trey Perry involved. He has 0 points so far in this game.
And Elijah Perry, space at the top of key, guarded by Lupinski. Finds Bachman. Bachman inside. He's got to look. Lupinski gets in the way, and Abib grabs the rebound. Ross will take things up for the Comets.
It looks like there's a lid on the rim for both teams. Only 18 points so far in the game.
Nothing in this quarter for the Hawks. And DeBross with a step-back three. Can't fall, but there's an off-ball foul.
It'll be the first on Lakota East. Another good shot attempt there for DeBross. Just off. I think for the Comets, you gotta start driving into the lane, getting fouls at the free throw line.
And Tyler Bachman, the starting senior guard, picks up his second foul of the game. He checks out. Abib at the top finds Lupinski. So DeBross thought about the three. Instead, driving inside to Abib. Ringwald quickly finds Greer. Ringwald driving in, dishes to Abib, open three. Can't fall for the big man. And Ringwald nearly picks up he does pick up his own rebound and gets it to go. Love the hustle on the second chance points.
Great hustle play there from Dylan Ringwald. Exactly what the Comets needed on the offensive glass, using his frame to get inside, and we have a tie ball game.
Yeah, but now Comets looking to capitalize on that momentum, call their first timeout. As Coach Toohey is going to talk with his players. And Isaac, what have you seen defensively this quarter that's allowed the Comets to hold the Thunderhawks scoreless through these 4 minutes?
Yeah, just quick hands and playing team defense helps on any takes. And it's been a great job of just team defense, and they're doing a great job limiting Trey Perry. As we said, he has 0 points so far in this game. They just got to take advantage of those defensive opportunities and turn them offense.
Ben Perry had an injury scare early in the first quarter, landed on his right leg. Wondering how much that's affecting him, but nonetheless, the Comets playing lights-out defense.
They'll also give credit to the Thunderhawks. They've only given up 10 points as well. Comets haven't knocked down the shots they've won. They haven't had good looks, but nonetheless, 10 points given up with 4 minutes and a half is very impressive.
Lakota East working around, trying to find Perry inside. They cannot. And Wieland will reset at the top, and a foul. This one on Ringwald, I believe. Yes. Matched up with Trey Perry.
Yeah, I don't think Trey Perry was very happy with that call. He thinks it should have been a technical foul on Ringwald, but again, Ringwald's second, and Comets are going to have to find answers for guys that can match up with Trey Perry.
Just over 4 minutes into this quarter, and Comets already have 4 fouls and just picked up their 5th, so Lakota East in the bonus very quickly. And Ringwald has 3. He's in foul trouble.
Yeah, the Comets are going to have to find someone else to go to, as Trey Perry's so good at using his body and getting those reach-in fouls.
And Perry's first free throw, no good. But it seems whoever's had the task of guarding Trey Perry's picked up fouls. Luke Kirkland has 2, Josh Sweeney has 2, and now Dylan Ringwald has 3. Perry plays so physical, has to, and he draws a lot of contact. Second free throw falls, so picks up his first points of the game.
Yeah, it looks like with the combination of Perry's injury and just all the contact the Comets have occurred, he looks like he's getting a little more frustrated, using that for fuel.
And Greer loses control heading across half court, but knocked out off Lakota East.
3:42 left in this half. Very low scoring half.
Elijah Perry not giving much room to Matt DeBross. He dishes it to Lupinski. Now inside to Manker, back to DeBross, goes up for it. No foul, but lays it in off the glass.
Great play there from the Comets, getting a good look. DeBross again off the glass. He's got 4 of the 12. And great defense there from DeBross. He gets a steal.
And we talked about it earlier. DeBross been very active in the passing lanes. Averages over 3 steals per game, and he has at least 1, maybe 2 so far tonight.
Yeah, it's been a frustrating season for the Comets, and every single game just fuels them even more, especially in that last game. Just fell short to Hamilton on the pink night at home. It's more fuel for this Comets team.
Both these teams sitting around 500. And Smyers looking inside, facing tight defense, and the ball headed the Comets' way.
Again, good defense there for the Comets. I'd like to see him try out a press, the Comets, with all this chaos they're occurring at half court. I'd like to see it full court.
And Manker facing pressure from the 6'5" McFarland, who just checked in for Smyers. And Manker gets inside. That's the look he wanted and goes in with his left hand.
Beautiful move from Ben Manker. Finally gets that layup to go. Comets up 3.
DeBross and Manker applying pressure on Perry. Adkins has it, top of the key. Shaw inside to Perry. Mismatch on DeBross. but gives up no room and still gets it to fall.
Such a tough shot from Trey Perry, but if there's anybody in this conference that's going to hit it, it's him. He's getting going. He's got 3 points now on the evening. 2 minutes to go.
Johnson working inside to DeBras. Will slow things down. Abib with a mismatch on the 5'8" Adkins, and the Lakota East switches defensively. And Manker with the 3, and it's good from downtown.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Shoots it with no hesitation, with a hand in his face. And here it is, the pressure.
Now Abib with a big time steal. Lurking in the shadows.
Hasn't had the games he's wanted lately. Abib playing great there.
Bryson Johnson gets in the lane, trying to draw a charge, but will pick up the blocking foul.
Yeah, just a little bit to the side of his body, not straight on. That's his first, but the team's 5th. They'll be at the line for the rest of the half.
And the Comets on a run, especially after that steal and bucket from Abib. Luke Shaw at the line. No good, so Lakota East 1 for 3 on their first attempts. Wyatt Cooper, the sophomore, checks in. First classmate Lupinski. Second free throw good from Shaw. About 80 seconds to go here in the first half. Manker finds Cooper in the corner. Back to Manker.
Cooper, 3-point specialist. Hasn't gotten a lot of varsity playing time, but already played today in the JV game.
And Matt DeBras matched up with Perry. Inside to Abib. Finds Manker for a reverse layup, no good, and it's rebounded by Adkins.
Another missed opportunity there for the Comets. It's increased the lead to 7 with that layup. Couldn't get it to go, and again, the Thunderhawks are going to get to the line once more for 3 free throws.
Yep, and not what you want if you're the Comets. Abib picks up his first foul of the game there, and you know, after the rebound, just giving Lakota East a free look.
His first shot is offline for the senior. Excuse me, the junior. Second is pure. Comets up 4 with 45 seconds left. And I'd like to see him take one shot here. No need to make any chaos happen, as foul will be there on the Thunderhawks on Bryson.
Elijah Perry picks up his second foul of the half. And so he'll be checked out. Luke Adkins heads back into the game.
And the GMC Conference, the Thunderhawks are 4-5, sitting in the middle of the pack, and the Comets are 2-7 in the GMC.
Manker losing control but wins the ball back. Now DeBras slowing things down for the Comets after the nearly avoiding the turnover. Wyatt Cooper. So Manker draws a foul, this one on the senior Wieland. So his first. Lakota East in good standing with their fouls, just 3 in this quarter. Now 26 seconds to go here. More than enough time for a final shot for the Comets. Matt DeBras at the logo.
We can't afford to have Lakota East have any more chances in this half. Clock ticking.
Already 10 seconds elapsed. DeBras facing pressure, and he draws a foul. And in a very quick turn of events, Lakota East goes from 2 fouls to 4.
That will good for them. It'll only be 4, but one more foul. I think Compton's got to take it to the basket here. Either get fouled and take some shots, or get to the line with any other foul.
Johnson with 8 seconds to go. Gets a screen from Abib. He's working inside. And no good. Comets will head into halftime with the lead, 19-15. A solid second quarter. They outscored Lakota East 13-5. So we'll take a break during halftime. We'll be back with you for all the second half action. And welcome back for the second half. I'm Andrew Little here with Isaac Vargo. The Comets lead 19-15 over the Lakota East Thunderhawks. And Isaac, you want to give us a quick little recap of the first half?
Yeah, defensive first half for both teams, and a half I wasn't expecting. I thought it was going to be a high-scoring game. Trey Perry was going to have like around 30 points. Trey Perry suffered a little leg injury in the first quarter, has 3 points today, and is 1 for 6 from the field. Comets got going a little bit in the second quarter, end of the second quarter, and they lead by 4 right now.
Yeah, Perry well off his typical pace of about 25 points per game. He had 36 against Winton Woods in their most recent game. And now Lakota East starting with possession. And Derek Jackson can't get it to go. Bryson Johnson taking things up for the Comets.
Great hands there from Bryson Johnson to get the steal. And that was the story of the first half. Pretty much no one could get any buckets, a lot of turnovers, and a lot of fouls. And Comets have a lot of guys in foul trouble. Luke Kirkland has 2. Ringwald has 2. Josh Sweeney has 2.
Greer finds Kirkland looking inside. Manker driving and can't get it to go, but able to draw a foul. That one on Elijah Perry, his 3rd foul.
Yeah, something Ben Manker was trying to do all first half, just take it to the basket, get fouled, because Lakota East is a little smaller of a team size-wise.
Manker's first free throw, no good.
Yeah, you got to assume that Trey Perry is going to get going in the second half, so if you're the Comets, you got to execute on every single possession on offense, especially at the free throw line.
Manker, one of the better free throw shooters in the conference, shoots about 86%, and he gets the second one to fall.
Yeah, his frame, very impressive. Comets lead by 5.
Bachman to Jackson. And Perry inside. That's the look he wants. But no good. DeBras taking things the other way.
Yeah, good set play there from the Thunderhawks, but hasn't been getting it going.
Manker, once again, good from 3-point range.
Yeah, Manker.
He's up to 11. Perry just runs down the entire court, goes up and responds with a basket of his own. But Manker to Kirkland, sets his feet. Now Greer. Comets have thought about a couple 3-pointers now. Facing tight defense. And they lose it. Perry with the steal. And Wheeland. Off-ball foul.
Looks like a little bit of a bailout there. It'll be a block.
Yep, and Greer gets in the way of Wheeland, and Wheeland just doesn't get the pass out in time. He's able to draw the foul, but East loses out on an easy opportunity. And that ball can't connect. Looking for Bachman.
Yeah, for the Thunderhawks, just turnover you can't have. Down 6 to a Comet team that's starting to get going from the field. Ben Manker starting to connect on his threes.
Bryson Johnson to DeBras. Will just take it up. And now Johnson with a 3-point attempt from the top of the key. It's no good. Almost rebounded by Manker, but now a foul called on the floor.
It looks to be they calling out of bounds, thinking it was hit the top of the backboard. Must have saw something different than I did. I didn't see it at the top, but yeah, nonetheless, Lakota East basketball.
And Perry loses control, but able to find his teammate, Wheeland. Now Shaw working it around the corner to Jackson to Bachman. To Wheeland. Shaw inside to Perry and gets it to go over to Bross.
Yeah, this is what you knew would happen for Lakota East. The leading scorer in the GMC would get going. Trey Perry already in the second half, getting going. He has 7 points now.
Johnson with a spin move, but cannot get his shot to go. Lakota East lets that one roll out of bounds. And Perry has scored on back-to-back possessions.
Yeah, you're going to feel like he's going to be shooting the ball away more often this second half. Had some time to recover from his injury. Had a little breather from the first half.
Shaw to Jackson. Over to Bachman inside on Greer. He gets it to go.
Beautiful move from the shifty guard. As Lakota East, very effective second half start. Just to cut the lead down to only 2. The Com's got to find an answer.
DeBras working inside on Bachman. And foul called on Bachman, his third. So Bachman and Elijah Perry both with 3 fouls for the Thunderhawks. Lakota East has 3 this quarter, so Comets getting close to the bonus.
That's a big foul there for Lakota East. Bachman, as you saw there, one of their leader guards. He's a senior.
And Big Beeb, the center who just checked in, will dish it to Manker. He gets knocked down. And now Perry on the move. Abib in the way, knocks the ball out. Heads up play on defense.
No call there. Good defense from Abib, just getting the ball away.
Yeah, put his body on the line, doing anything he can to get in front of Perry, in front of the ball.
I mean, Perry taking the ball down the court's like Russell Westbrook. I mean, this guy just takes it down, full head of speed. Doesn't care about anybody down there. Just wants to get in the basket for his team. Been a leader, only a junior. As you said, has multiple D1 offers in the local area.
And Comets call their second timeout, first of the half. Lakota East still yet to blow their own whistle, holding on to all 5 timeouts. In this third quarter, we're about halfway in. Lakota East has started to get their way offensively. They've scored 6. The Comets have scored 4.
Yeah, the Comets still up 2, but it's not the best 2 points you want to be up by. Trey Perry's had a very good second quarter and second half. And the Comets starting to wear down on defense, not playing with that same intensity that they did in the first half. So they really got to step up on this defensive end if they want to get this done here at Lakota East High School.
But now Perry seems to be feeling better from that leg injury in the first quarter. He's heating up on offense. Need to really get things going for the Comets. And Wieland will pass this in for the Thunderhawks. And it is to Perry. Matched up once again with Kirkland. Played great defense in the first half.
Yeah, Kirkland has 2 fouls, so he's got to be careful with his physicality on Perry.
And Perry gets inside. And now he's at 9 points. Just wasn't able to find his way around Kirkland in that possession.
Yeah, tie game, using his physicality. He's only a junior. It's a tie game. I like seeing Matt DeBras get going in this second half. He only shot the ball 1 time in the last half, and he got it to go. He has only 2 points.
And Ringwald outside to Kirkland. An active defense from Lakota East. A lot of switches in their man defense. It's made it difficult for guys like DeBras to get open looks. Manker finds Ringwald for 3, and he gets it to go.
Yeah, that's a shot you want right there. Dylan Ringwald stepping into it for a 3-point.
And that just might be the spark they need on offense. Ringwald hit 4 3-pointers against Hamilton on Friday. And now headed the other way. Trey Perry picks up the charge, his first foul of the game. Johnson and Sweeney check into the game for Kirkland and DeBras.
Yeah, switching off with the duty of guarding Trey Perry, Sweeney, and Kirkland. Both phenomenal defenders on the defensive end.
Johnson to Manker, the top of the key, matched up with Perry. He's working inside, pushes up, no good, but grabs his own board. And now Sweeney gets it, dishes to Manker, and he's fouled hard.
Comets fighting on the offensive glass. Getting the foul call there. 2 shots for Ben Manker. He's had a very good night tonight for the Comets.
Yeah, piece in the double digits. And Manker grabbed his own board a couple times there, but the unsung hero of that possession, Josh Sweeney, was able to get a competitive rebound and then dished it to Manker, who misses that free throw. He's missed 2 now, uncharacteristic for the stellar shooter.
Free throws win ball games. He's got to knock down the free throws, especially in this game that he knows is going to be close all the way to the final buzzer.
And another miss, so Comets lead only increases. It stays at 3. And Shaw inside, he's got an opportunity, gets the floater.
Too easy for Lakota East. They're on offense.
Shaw, not their biggest offensive threat, but the Comets gave up way too much room there, and he makes them pay. Abib inside to Manker. He'll step back to the 3-point line. Working on Perry and lays it off the glass. Beautiful shot.
Beautiful move, using all of his 6'5" frame. There is Trey Perry. Again, steaming down the lane. Comets forced to just foul, get in his way.
And Perry, so fast, headed up the court, gets past Sweeney, and Abib just has to run in and kind of eat a foul to prevent the easy bucket for Perry, and probably would have been an and one if he was able to get into the paint. So you'll take it if you're Coach Toohey. And
got to watch out for those fouls, though. Lakota East has 5, so next time the Comets get to the line, but 2:20 to go, they'll be at the free throw line. Comets only at 2, but as we saw in the first half, they could change very quickly.
McFarland to Smyers and Adkins. And Wieland inside to Smyers. No good, but rebounded by the big man McFarland. And he's headed to the line.
Yeah, Lakota East has their size in right now against the Comets, using it, getting to the rebound glass today. Both teams are very active on the offensive side, getting the rebounds in this game.
And Johnson picks up his second foul. Comets third of the quarter. McFarland. First free throw is good. McFarland, 83% shooter from the free throw line, but on just 6 attempts, and gets both to go there.
Very good for his size. Smooth stroke from the line. As the Comets only hold a 1-point lead.
Less than 2 remain in the third. Comets to Abib wide open. And they convert. Lakota East.
Great pass. They're from the senior, DeBross.
Perry barreling in. And Mason maintains their composure. This tempo has gone way up, and Abib loses control. They'll say it's out on Abib.
And every time the Comets score on offense, Trey Perry just wants to get right back at it, doing it himself. A little out of control there.
Yep, the Comets tried to match his pace on the ensuing possession, and it backfires. Kirkland, Sweeney, DeBross, Greer, and Abib, the 5 on the floor for Mason. Bachman back in the game. He has 3 fouls. He finds Shaw to McFarland. An off-ball foul called on Sweeney, matched up with Perry around the basket.
Yeah, he's trying to do anything to stay in front of Perry on defense. That's his 3rd. Coach Toohey looks to stay with Sweeney here, hoping he doesn't get a 4th. 1:18 left in this 3rd quarter.
Adkins to Perry. One-on-one look here with Sweeney. Step back, and the fadeaway is good.
Yeah, that's just money from Trey Perry over Abib and Sweeney. He's in the double digits as he always is.
He's starting to see that smooth offense that allows him to score so easily. Abib with a dish off to Greer. Now Kirkland. Sweeney was looking for Abib. Faces a push off from Bachman, but no foul.
And the Comets right now do not have a lot of offense. Besides, I'd say Abib and Matt DeBross. They gotta find a groove on offense, because it looks to be that Thunderbirds are getting whatever they want on the offensive end right now.
Yep, and turnovers on 2 of their last 3 possessions. Lakota East starting to dictate the pace of this game. That ball nearly sails out of bounds. Referee gets in the way, and Kirkland wins.
That's Kirkland and Ringwald will check into the game, and Johnson. Almost a whole new group here for the Comets. Looking for something on offense to give them a little breathing room with their 1-point cushion right now. 30 seconds to go.
DeBross.
Comets got to hold for one shot here.
Manker, Johnson, and DeBross working in a triangle in front of the 3-point line. Now 11 seconds to go. Johnson upping the tempo. Inside to Manker. Nice dish to Johnson, and he gets its go. Perry lets that one loose, so Comets pick up a basket to end the 3rd quarter. Lakota East has tightened this game up just a little bit. 32-29, Mason's lead. We're going to take a quick break and be back with you for all the 4th quarter action. And welcome back to the 4th quarter here at Lakota East High School. The Comets holding on to a 3-point lead over the Thunderhawks, and stolen by Bachman on the opening pass, and draws a foul on DeBross. So and 1 here for Lakota East. Could not have drawn it up any better.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that's the greatest start for the Comets here in this 4th quarter. Turning it over, not only that, but the foul and 1. Bachman going to the free throw line, one of the best free throw shooters on this team. Tied this game up.
And he gets it to go. Now Bachman, a risky move. He has 3 fouls, but does not back down from DeBross there. Gets the steal, and then gets to the basket for the and 1. This game's tied up. And Manker goes up for it by himself. Draws the foul. Greer was open on the corner, though.
Yeah, if you're Manker, you just got to get to the line. He's had a great game today. He hasn't been the best from the free throw line. 86%, as you said, from this season, but he's missed a couple today.
Yep, 1 for 4 so far on his first 2 appearances. He'll look to improve that number here.
tie game. Coming down to the wire here in the GMC Conference. Highly anticipated matchup. Game you circle for the Comets. Lakota East, always a good game, especially on the road.
And no good. Manker struggling at the line today.
Yeah, tough there from Ben Manker. It's been pretty much great from everywhere besides free throw line.
Yep, 13 points. He's leading the team in scoring, but is 1 for 6 at the line.
Yeah, and that's just things against this Lakota East team that's been struggling. You got to knock down free throws.
Bachman, open 3, no good. Would have been a lethal blow to the Comets. And now Manker loses control. Bachman again with the steal and goes up against DeBross. Gets some deja vu. Jackson with the putback.
Yeah, Lakota East starting to feel it. They take their first lead in a long time. First of this second half. The Comets have got to slow down.
And Manker with a nice spin move and draws a foul.
1 for 6 from the line from Ben Manker. He's been to the line almost at will. But he's just got to take a deep breath. Been so good from the line all year. He's got to take a deep breather. 7 minutes to go in this game.
And that's Perry's second foul, so not quite in foul trouble, but something to keep an eye on here in these last 7 minutes. And there we go. Manker hits the free throw.
There it is.
It's now at 14 points on the night.
Yeah, you ask if only he makes a couple more of those, he's looking at the 20 range.
Yep, and gets it to go there, so now Manker 3 of 8 from the line. And if he'd made all his free throws, he'd already be at 20 points. It's been a great offensive night for the senior.
What a finish we're going to have here at Lakota East High School.
Perry facing a lot of pressure on defense, kicks it out to Jackson. And now Perry matched up with Ringwald on the perimeter. Ringwald with 3 fouls. And Bachman open three-pointer, and he gets it to go.
It's a huge shot from Bachman right there. Great pass, unselfish pass from Perry, and the Comets down only 3, but it's got to feel like way more. Only 34 points on the scoreboard today. It's been a struggle from the free throw line and just from the field overall.
Yep, and Lakota East will use their first time out of the game, looking to capitalize on this momentum. The arena has had a total mood shift here in the fourth quarter. And got to give credit to Tyler Bachman. Got the inbounds pass steal and then one on the first play of the quarter, and then right there with that big-time three-point shot to retake the lead. Comets, they're lucky that this is only a three-point game with the way this fourth quarter has gone. It has been all Lakota East.
Only a minute 30, and it's just been almost a disaster for this Comets team. But if anybody's going to turn it around, it's Coach Toohey and this determined team. It's been a tough struggle the last couple games. Lost to Hamilton by 1 on that pink out game at home. Looking for revenge here on the court against Lakota East. Lakota East leads by 3.
And they just need to get back into structure. They've been playing great defense all night long. Lakota East starting to pick things up in transition, and that's where the damage has been done. And Greer facing a full court press. Finds Manker, and he has to slow things down to Bross now. Gets it across half court.
It looks like what's changed for this Comets offense is facing that press.
And the Abiba Beeb with a wide open three-point shot in the corner, and he'll get that. Abiba Beeb not known for shooting, but when you give him that opportunity, he's going to knock it down.
Huge shot for Abiba Beeb right there for the Comets.
Ties things up, silences the crowd a bit, and then a swat from Abib. So knocks down the open three-pointer and then gets a block on the defensive end.
Starting to feel it on defense.
And Kirkland checks in for Ringwald, have to imagine. He's going to be the primary defender on Trey Perry, and he is already on this inbounds play. Wieland finds Elijah Perry, and now back to Bachman. He's been the engine of the offense in this fourth quarter.
no three-pointers from Bachman or Perry. They've both been.
And Trey Perry, a deep three-pointer. No good, but rebounded by Elijah Perry. And finds Bachman for three. No good there. And DeBras with the rebound.
If you're a Comets fan, you hold your breath for both of those three-pointers, as Trey Perry is definitely in his range. And Bachman has been very hot all day.
Now Abib Abib. Great pass inside to Manker, and he draws a hard foul.
I mean, this is just free throw practice for Ben Manker at its finest. He's looking at his 9 and 10 attempts of the ball game from the line. He's only made 3 out of 10 so far. Made his last 2. He needs these next 2, at least 1, to give the Comets a lead.
Yep, Manker, his 5th free throw attempt, or 5th trip to the line so far. And Derek Jackson, the big man, draws his 2nd foul. Lakota East now at 3 in the quarter. Manker gets it to go. And Luke Shaw checks in for Elijah Perry.
Big free throws there.
And Ben Manker, he's back to 500 at the line. And at 17 points on the night. But he checks out. Bryson Johnson headed into the game. And Manker, I believe, played the entire 3rd quarter, so getting a well-deserved break here early in the 4th.
Yeah, Comets desperately need a stop here on defense. It's been a very good 4th quarter for Lakota East on the offensive end. Bachman.
Wieland to Shaw. DeBras. And Jackson, the big man for 3. They gave him space, but he can't convert. Headed the other way. Comets holding on to a 2-point lead.
For Lakota East, that's not necessarily what the shot you want. As Comets, big stop there. Up 2 here with just under 5 minutes to go.
And Greer takes the pass from Abib to Johnson. Inside to Abib once again. Can't get it. And Perry down the line facing triple cup. And can't get the shot to go. And a late foul called. This one looks like it's on Braden Greer.
Tough move there from the Comets. Tough over the shoulder pass there from Johnson, just over the reach of Abib. And 2 free throws here for the Thunderhawks. 3 fouls for Lakota East and 2 on the Comets. So not.
First one good for Wieland. And that's a foul on Kirkland. It's going to haunt Mason. Not only is it Kirkland's 3rd foul, but with the way that Wieland shot was positioned, probably wasn't going to go in either way. A late shooting foul. And now Lakota East just picked up a point.
That's big time. Lakota East couldn't tie it there. The Comets can take all the time they want on the offensive end.
Manker tries to go baseline. Shaw with good defense, and now Abib will find his way around and draws the foul. That's number 3 on Derek Jackson.
That great move there from Abib, getting to the line. He's had a struggle in the last couple of games, but really showing up here for the Comets late in a game that they really need to take home. Another miss from the free throw line. It's been a struggle from the Comets.
Yep, in a tight game like this, free throws can make up the difference. We just saw Lakota East go 1 for 2. And Abib will do the same. Splits his shots at the line. A little over 4 minutes to go in this 4th quarter. Perry facing a lot of pressure, looking for anything. He's able to work his way around. And Derek Jackson will reset.
Yeah, something I've noticed from the Comets is when Trey Perry gets the ball in the backcourt, they immediately double with Abib.
And Abib gets a hand in Trey Perry's face. And Ringwald had an open look, but instead opts for his teammate Manker. Comets will slow things down. Under 4 minutes to go. We're over halfway into this 4th quarter. Kirkland of Ringwald. And will draw the foul.
That will be the 4th on Lakota East. No, their 5th. And that's huge for the Comets with 3:45 to go in this game. They get free shots at the line for every foul.
Yep, foul number 3 on Wieland. Lakota East, one of their starting guards and best defenders on the perimeter, and now Ringwald, a great shooter, is headed to the line. And any more fouls that Lakota East has will give the Comets 2 shots. First shot off the rim.
Yeah, it's huge. You got to make these free throws. That's how you get the lead as far as you can. You can't get the second.
Comets were 2 for 2 from the line in the first half, but since then they've missed 8 shots at the line in the second half. Foul number 4 on Ringwald now. He's in trouble. And the Comets have 3. So DeBras will check back in after a quick break. Ringwald headed back to the line.
As I can see, great defense there from Luke Parker. Will draw a 5-second call, and he's pumped up.
Yeah, he's hyped, and he should be. It's a huge stop for the Comets. And Manker finds a Beebe wide open, and he gets the jam. The Comets have stolen back momentum here in the Hawks' Nest, up by 4.
And Trey Perry not thinking on defense, but right back at him goes Bachman. And what an exciting finish we have here. 3 minutes to go. Comets up 2.
Johnson loses his step there, just carried by his momentum. So a turnover, a timely one for Lakota East. Wieland's taking things up. And Bachman, he's got 8 points in this 4th quarter. Back to Wieland. And Jackson. Wieland thought about the 3 inside to Johnson. And a blocking foul call. He was looking for the charge.
Would have been a huge call there if the Comets could convert on that charge call, but it's the 3rd on Bryson Johnson and the 4th for the Comets.
And if Johnson had been able to get his feet set and drawn the charge, that's a potential 4-point swing. The Comets would have been headed to the line. And Wieland, first free throw is good. Now 1 away from tying this game back up. Braden Greer checks in for Johnson after his 3rd foul. And we have a tie ball game.
As I think the Comets have played a better basketball game, but so far the difference has been those free throws. They're going to come back to haunt you. Lakota East has made them, and the Comets just haven't, and that's why it's a tie game. 2:20 to go in the ball game. What a finish.
But this one going to go down to the wire. As Manker finds Kirkland inside to DeBras. Lakota East has been leaving that lane open. DeBras can't convert with the contact, but Abiba Beebe steals it back. Trey Perry moving way too fast. And Bachman swats it away, but Comets hold on to possession.
Man, what a defensive performance from Abiba Beebe. She's played great defense, heads-up plays, and that's why he's been on the court as long as he has. 2 minutes to go. Let's take a breather here with 2 minutes.
But Hudson Pitcock, team manager and also on the Mason Chronicle, so one of our Mason media guys steps in there and cleans up the court. Thank you, Hudson. We're going to head back to play. It's a key piece of this locker room.
Oh, yeah. Played a little bit of basketball on his own for the freshman team last year.
And Manker holds on despite the pressure. And Tui's able to get the timeout called just in time. It's a scary moment for the Comets, but they're going to retain possession here at exactly 2 minutes. How about that? Getting the timeout off precisely. It's like a 2-minute warning.
2-minute warning, yep. Exactly what I was thinking, and that's just an experienced coach right there. Coach Tui calling a timeout. Could save the Comets the game because you never know. Lakota East could hold on to the ball for another minute. Trey Perry knocks down a 3, and then Comets scrambling. So big-time call there from Coach Tui to draw up a play here with 2 minutes to go. And, man, it's just been an exciting game.
And Manker was able to hold on to the ball there, but not sure if he would have been able to get his feet set before a travel call or a turnover. But now Comets catch their breath. Here 2 minutes. They're in control. You got the ball. And Manker, Greer, Johnson, and DeBras on the floor with Abib at center.
Yeah, it's safe to say the Comets have been in this position before with this squad, especially last week and other meetings this year with other GMC teams. They've been in this moment before. Can they capitalize this time?
And Manker working inside, facing pressure. That ball knocked out, and they'll say it's on Manker. And closing out games has been an issue for the Comets, and Lakota East in good position here.
Yeah, Lakota East now in the driver's seat. The Comets were just in the driver's seat, but a tough finish there. Great defense from the Thunderhawks as momentum switchers in this game. 42 up.
Now Perry, once again,
there comes that double.
And almost works perfection. Perry with a nice dish to Jackson, but Manker with the stop.
I don't know if I'm going to have to agree there. It looked like a foul, but great defense there from the Comets. Couldn't get the steal.
Does what he can there. Physical defense, and the refs letting them play a little bit here late. DeBras with the three-pointer. Has not been able to get his shot to go this entire game. And now about a minute left, and Braden Greer picks up foul number 2.
And that's going to get the Thunderhawks to the line for the rest of the game, and that's a huge difference, Andrew, in this game. Just free throws. The Comets knock down free throws. It's a way different ball game. 8 missed free throws in this second half. And Trey Perry, you got to think he's going to make it.
As you can imagine, doesn't miss a lot of free throws. 75% shooter on this season. And with that made shot right there, he's tied his season low. Had 12 points against Lakota West. He's at 12 now. Has scored 20 or more in every other game. And both free throws fall. And
big possession here for the Comets. They got to do what they've done all day. Take it inside, either draw a foul or kick it out for three-pointer, I think. Ringwald should check in the game. He's got 4 fouls, but he's one of the best three-point shooters for the Comets. Also plays great defense.
Yep, and the Comets, they're trailing. And that's been unfamiliar this game. They've only trailed for just a few minutes since the first quarter. They were down 10-5, and ever since then, it's been Mason in control. Lakota East stormed back here in this fourth quarter. And yeah, I expect to see Matt DeBras go back to that three-point line.
Yeah, this is an absolutely ginormous game for the Comets. They play Princeton after this, at Princeton, and then they play Coleraine. But if you can get this win, it'd be ginormous going into Princeton, who they already beat this season in one of their biggest wins of the season. And then Coleraine, who has been struggling in the GMC Conference, they have not found a win this season. So if you can just build up these wins, creep up that conference standings.
Yeah, coming off 4 losses in the conference, and other than the Hamilton overtime game, they have not been close. Comets need this momentum boost heading into 2 games that, they've beat these opponents. They beat Princeton, they beat Coleraine. And Johnson taking it up with a minute to go. Comets trail by 2. Finds Greer. And Abib inside to Manker. He's working to Greer. And a foul called on the floor, and it's a charge on the Comets.
I think it's a charge timeout from Tui. thankfully. Yeah, it's going to be a full for the Comets. They still have a couple timeouts to play with. But I like the call there. Not a lot of momentum going on that drive.
Just one timeout left here in this game for the Comets. Might need that one to drop a last-second shot. But offensively, they were struggling on that possession, so Tui with the smart move.
For Lakota East, as we said earlier, they're on a 6-game losing streak. If they could get this win done, they're at Middletown, who are one of the best in the conference, and then against Fairfield, who, when Fairfield beat the Comets, they have not looked back since. They've won 5 out of their last 6. So this is big time for both teams, especially conference play when you got to win all the games you can.
Yep, it's crunch time, and the Comets have one more non-conference game. That's against Moeller, one of the best teams in the city, and then Lakota East only conference play from here on out, and then after that it's the postseason. So these two teams really trying to set the tone for the rest of their year, and both in the midst of losing skids.
Yeah, all I'll say is the Comets' schedule this year has been phenomenal, and that Moeller match is going to be great for their postseason run if they have one, and their experience they have against those teams.
Now Beeb can't hold on, but able to get possession. Now DeBross with it, 40 seconds left. Manker
got to move.
Manker with the inside move, and the layup is good. 19
onions.
points for the senior.
Huge shot for the Comets. But walking down that court, 25 seconds to go. Trey Perry, I don't see him not taking the shot, Andrew.
Yep, and Lakota East, they're not going to leave any time left. The GMC leading scorer dishes it here to Bachman. He's been the hero in the fourth quarter. 9 seconds left. Bachman inside. Wheeland, and it's good! Hits the three-pointer with 3 seconds left, and the Comets are stunned.
I mean, just what a shot there from the Thunderbirds. Just an absolute killer for the Comets. A timeout, they'll have the ball at half court, but only 3.7 seconds to go. Might have been the dagger for the Thunderbirds. And if you're the Comets, that's devastating.
Yeah, and how about the trust that Lakota East and Trey Perry put in Wheeland, the senior, right there. You expect Trey Perry to take that final shot, and he had some opportunities, but he sees his teammate open, and then Wheeland does not miss a big-time shot. He's a 34% shooter from three-point line.
Pretty funny. Trey Perry, in that last possession, about 9 seconds left, went up to his teammate at half court, just begged for the ball, but instead, unselfish teammate, anything to get this win for this East team that's been on a slide as of late.
Yep, and Wheeland stepping up, and he's getting major props in the huddle, as he should, from Perry and the rest of his teammates. And now 3 seconds left for them to end the losing skid. And the Comets, they have the shooters to tie this game up and send it to overtime. Matt DeBross, Braden Greer, Abib Abib, Bryson Johnson, and Ben Manker headed onto the court. But Comets will start with the ball at the opposite end of the court. They just used their last timeout.
Yeah.
And now Lakota East will call timeout.
Yeah, just to set all the defense up, gives the Comets another time to set up a play, but only 3 seconds left. You got to go full length of the court. You got to expect Abib will not be guarded, and all the focus will be on Ben Manker and Matt DeBross, you got to think.
Yeah, and we've seen the Comets go for that full court pass a couple times today, but it's really just been because of the defense. With 3 seconds left, game on the line, not sure they're going to make that risky pass, but no matter what, this is going to be a really difficult shot.
I got a feeling, Andrew. Bryson Johnson, last week, devastating miss in front of the home crowd. Just watch for him on this play.
Yep, and Luke Shaw for Lakota East just pointed at Johnson, telling his teammate, hey, don't forget about this guy. And Johnson does get it to Manker around half court, time running out, and doesn't get the shot off. Lakota East pulls off the win. in a thriller against the Comets. And Isaac, this is going to be a tough pill to swallow for Mason.
Yeah, it's just a tough way to lose 2 games in a row. It's just tough for the Comets. 2 losses in a row on buzzer beaters not going their way. It's just a tough way to lose if you're the Comets.
And a lot of pressure in that situation. Manker, at around half court, might have had a chance. Was looking for his teammate DeBras for a better shot. Just time ran out. Lakota East, got to give so much credit for that fourth quarter.
Yeah, huge win for them. Trey Perry got going late. He had 13. But a great game from both sides. Phenomenal finish.
Yeah, Tyler Bachman, 10 points, 8 in the fourth quarter. Like you said, Perry, the GMC leading scorer, ends with 13. And then that final shot, a dagger three-pointer from Baze Wheeland, the senior guard, to end this thing.
Yeah, definitely the dagger there.
And thank you so much for tuning in with us tonight. It was a great game. I've been Andrew.